Middleweight world title on the line. Logan Holler with the gold gloves made a big change, a 3-fight losing streak, a little time away, changed camps. Went to Florida, and here she is 3 fights later with a chance to make history.
A good one, too, by Logan. But, you know, Robinson came in with a bunch of jabs, you know, just to try to get to see what the distance is.
That's what she's going to do. I mean, she's a prolific jabber. She's going to take 2, 3, 4 jabs on her way in to kind of set up her power shots. That's kind of her bread and butter. She's not the biggest puncher, but she will make fights exciting by coming forward and engaging.
There you go, Logan.
And that's exactly what she did, picking up the world title over Kay Scott. Picked up a unanimous decision win December of last year.
There you go.
Brutal head clash in that fight that left a huge egg on the forehead of Kay Scott.
And then she picked up the WBO world title in her last fight with Chloe Chaos, one of the better names in boxing. That was in April. So, really good division middleweight. Desley Robinson has 2 of the belts.
Holler just tasted a really good jab from Desley Robinson.
I think the biggest key for Robinson is her leg movement to be able to go in and out so that she can land her jabs.
Good combination, and it makes you realize, champ, what she had to do in winning that title with a broken foot when she didn't have that kind of movement.
That's you got to give it up. I mean, any man would cry and say, forget about that, you know. But that's the power of women. They're more resilient in terms of just toughness.
Single moms.
Yes, 100%.
Logan Holler doing a lot of work trying to figure out Desley Robinson. Seemed to in those final seconds right here.
Yeah, Holler landed up there on the chin, or almost like the neck of Robinson. But I believe that Robinson did the better work in that round. Close round, but 10-9. Robinson to lead things off.
Year-old champ, just her 14th professional fight. She's been fighting since she was 15 years old, but turned pro late. You start to see geographically, you know, which countries are ahead and which countries are behind. And the women's game is giving different fighters a different opportunity to make up that ground.
Australia right now is resurgence in women's boxing. Tanika Johnson pick up a huge win.
Peppering with that jab again, coming from Robinson, and throwing a 1-2-1. Oh, good hook.
Good stuff.
Left hook coming from Robinson as well that landed flush on Holler's.
You know, I expect Robinson to have the better timing. You know, she's just more active. Holler does have 2 fights this year, but Robinson has been in with much tougher competition over the last year or 2.
One thing I'm seeing with Holler is the way she punches and her foot placement. She has her balance are kind of off, and this is why it's such a key for Robinson to move around, because she can really take her off and square her up. Because one thing that Holler's doing is she stays. Oh,
big shot!
Big shot.
Rope saved her. That's the right call there.
Calling a knockdown.
Yeah, rope saved her. That's the right call.
All right.
Beautifully placed left hand from Robinson.
She's hit.
Desley Robinson's knocked down, pouring it out.
She is hurt.
And it's over. A step up in class does not last long, and Desley Robinson leaves no stone unturned in her display of championship dominance.
Desley Robinson said she wanted to make a statement in her first fight here in the U.S. She is the unified belt holder at middleweight. MVP has a very good fighter at middleweight by the name of Tam Tebow. I believe they are on a crash course. That's a fight I need to see in the next 12 months. Desley Robinson, Tam Tebow.
I am with you on that 100,000,000% on that one. You know, she came into this round throwing that jab, but then once she's able to set up that jab, that's when she started throwing those big combination and landing those big old hooks. You know, again, coming in with the jabs and 1-2 hook. top, bottom, to the body, to the head. I mean, that was good for her part to mix things up.
This is what you love to see. After the left hook stagger, Desley Robinson was not going to put the round in the bank. She knew she had an opportunity to end it, and she did. A shoey celebration could be in the future for Desley Robinson. Logan Holler never had a chance to recover. Swarmed by the champ.
I mean, this is setting things up perfectly for that Tam fight. Tam is coming off of a string of knockouts of her own. Punch stats, one-way traffic here for Desley. 53% of her power shots. Holler couldn't get anything going at all. That was mostly because Desley was right there in her face.
Well, at first it was that jab, right? That peppering jab, just to see what her reaction was, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 combination, you know, landed those big shots. I mean, that's what it was. What Robinson did was just kind of directing or diverting her power shots with those peppering jabs.
Each title defense more successful than the last for Desley Robinson.
Yeah, here it is. It was start things off with the jab, followed up with precise power shots. Like, their timing was very on point.
And the thing was, she would step back but throw something because she knows Holler would come in. But again, because Holler's balance was always off, and this is why she was able to land those big shots along with her movement.
This was the ending. Very calculated.
Around the world, jet lag, no problem for the champ. Big Mo makes it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ellis Johnson calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the second round. Declaring your winner by TKO, and still the unified IBF and WBO middleweight champion of the world, Desley Destroyer Robinson.
If you don't know the name, now you do. Desley Robinson, a world champion, now joining this long list of the top female boxers in the world.